Can you clarify the situation with Marcus Rashford?
What sense?
Well, he was photographed in Belfast, missed training. He's ill.
I will say.
Speculation.
So he reported ill. For the rest is internal matter. I deal with it.
No further comment.
Why is it an internal matter? Sorry, Eric. Why is it an internal matter if he's just unwell?
As I said, it's an internal matter.
You can understand that raises more questions than answers if at face value he wasn't just ill.
For you, but not for me. So it's internal matter. I will deal with it. He has taken responsibility, and for the rest it's internal matter. Case closed.
Friends, in this video we are going to expose the truth about this problem with Rashford. Yeah, it's not Rashford, it's Trashford. And you can see the difference between how they treat Cristiano Ronaldo when he really is a legend, not only in Manchester United history, in the football history, but Cristiano Ronaldo has not friends in the media, like these shitty players. You can see how the press are the same as Ten Hag, hypocrites.
There's a huge talent in there with Marcus Rashford. We saw him be disciplined last season when he was late for a meeting. He actually missed a game. But something is clearly wrong, either at home or his relationship with the football club, because he can't keep doing this. He can't waste his talent. It's not right. He needs strong management, someone to get hold of him and say, you know what, you get to the end of your career and you have huge regrets.
Why, when Cristiano was down and things wasn't going well, anybody talk about the last season of Cristiano, the previous season, when he was in the top 3 scorers in the Premier League with this bullshit club, and one of the worst performances that I ever seen in a player like Marcus Rashford, with his super talent. Why you attack Cristiano when he never did? Like Rashford lied and go to a party. His son was in a hospital and you destroyed Ronaldo. But with Rashford, yeah, now we talk about what he did last season. Like wow, winning the Carabao Cup? Oh please. Rashford in one of his best seasons didn't beat Cristiano Ronaldo with 37 years. And Cristiano was the problem. The problem here is that the press overhype the quality of Rashford. Rashford is not like Mbappe. He is not even close. And worse than that, in this club, some ex-players, the press, the media even said that Marcus Rashford was better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Not even to say that he was going to be like Cristiano. I hear some players, even Marcus Rashford himself, comparing his stats with Cristiano Ronaldo. United fans are crazy as hell. And next, we will see what Mark Goldbridge, that I have to say is the only United fan or journalist that I respect, but even him protects Rashford.
You want a hard line? You want a hard line? You want a hard line? I'll give you a hard line. If Jadon Sancho is late for training and goes on Twitter and says Erik ten Hag's wrong about my attitude in training, and doesn't play for the club for 3 months, tell me how a player that's been warned once about being out in clubs misses training because he's in a different country in a club. Tell me why that player isn't going to get treated any differently to Jadon Sancho. And that's the mic drop, isn't it? And that's the challenge that United have got. And can I just say this as well? A lot of you say Erik ten Hag out. A lot of you say Erik ten Hag out. I've never known a manager in their first 18 months deal with so many different issues. I'll say again, Rashford has the brain of a 15-year-old boy. His decision always bites him in the backside, says Lee. I just cannot, I still, and people are going to go, Mark, you're being an idiot. All right, I'm probably being an idiot. And I don't think I'm an idiot. But I still think there's got to be an explanation. I mean, it's Thursday night. If he's out on a Thursday night, I've seen him on a video on somebody's phone following him into a club, and I've got pictures of him in the bar in the club. Like, has he been given permission by the club? I almost think, has he been given permission by the club? But then the club came out yesterday and said they believe he was out Wednesday night. And is it sabotage, or is it player power, or is it I don't give a shit? I mean, what is it? Is Ten Hag trying to get something? You know, we've been saying for weeks and months, this is not Marcus Rashford. He's not tracking back. He's not really engaged. He's not playing that well.
This is crazy as hell, because how these persons just leave Ten Hag and Marcus Rashford doing shit. And when Cristiano, that left another opportunity to go to Manchester City and to bring all himself to help this bullshit team, they criticize him so much. How can you let Ten Hag treat it this way Cristiano Ronaldo? And now you only ask Ten Hag what happened with Rashford, and Ten Hag said, we managed, it's close. And just like that, you only hear these persons like Mark or Alan saying to you like, Marcus has to be more responsible and now we can keep moving forward. And the same happened when you hear the trashy athletic press.
I think he was criticised heavily by a lot of Manchester United fans. This indiscretion is not isolated. There's been other incidents which have been public and others which haven't.
Players like him are going to be judged by how many goals they score and their output, and he's in decline. You can't deny, you can't pretend otherwise.
Yeah, Cristiano was declining, and Rashford isn't lucky because everyone in this world have a cell phone with a camera. Totally. We always know that Cristiano is not professional like Rashford, but just keep listening.
The problem is Marcus and Manchester United are not playing well. And some of the past players, when they've done stuff, they were playing for teams which won titles, doubles, and even trebles. Marcus is also living in a world where everybody has got a camera. Marcus, the local boy living in Manchester. And I do have some sympathy for him, because if you play for Manchester United, you were under constant pressure and constant scrutiny. That said, he shouldn't have done what he did do. That said, Manchester United players, even in recent years, have done far, far, far worse. If he'd scored 15 goals this season rather than 4, it wouldn't be the story, wouldn't be the issue that it is now. And I'm surprised when I saw polls yesterday on United We Stand on Reissued, and these a lot of the people who go on these forums are match-going fans, and they all wanted him out. Like 96% on Reissued, 75% on United We Stand. That is sell him, get rid now.
This is an article written by Andy Miren, fan of Rashford, who needs Cristiano Ronaldo. He criticized the fans, but the reality is the press, the media are totally shit. What a fucking joke. It's incredible the difference between how Manchester United and Ten Hag treat Cristiano Ronaldo and how he's managing what happened with Marcus Rashford. And now you can see how the press changed everything because Cristiano Ronaldo don't have a good press. And stop saying that Cristiano Ronaldo was the problem. The last year I hear that Cristiano Ronaldo was disrespecting United because he went to a hospital. And that was true. His son was in danger and Ten Hag disrespect Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo at 37 years old make the same goals that Marcus Rashford prime. This is incredible how they are protecting Marcus Rashford when he didn't win anything in his life. He is not a Ballon d'Or and he's never going to make goals like Haaland, as Ten Hag said. This team is a joke. This team is bullshit. Ten Hag is bullshit. But this club had the opportunity to recover his status with Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo was trying to change the mentality, the ambition, but you choose Rashford and Ten Hag rather than choose Ronaldo's philosophy. And I am happy that Cristiano Ronaldo right now is not involved with this kind of trashy big club problem, because Manchester United didn't deserve Cristiano Ronaldo in the first place. This club treat Cristiano Ronaldo so bad that I am glad, I am happy, and I want you to keep Ten Hag 10 years more. This is what you deserve. This kind of players and coaches, managers, tactical master, or whatever you say Ten Hag is, this is what you deserve. Because you disrespect Ronaldo's career, Ronaldo's philosophy. You disrespect the best player in the history of this game. when he had the opportunity to go to Manchester City and he was loyal to your bullshit club, when the easy was going to Manchester City, winning the Champions League, winning Premier League, winning the Ballon d'Or, and leaving you crying. He chose, like always, the hardest journey, returning to the worst Manchester United ever, and he made even a cut in his salary because Manchester City offered more money, and even you treated so bad and you said Cristiano Ronaldo was the problem of this team, when this team have 10 years or more being a shitty club. You are not even close to win a Premier League. So come on, keep believing in Ten Hag, keep believing in RASHFORD. You are doing great, and that's why you are fighting for every title this year. The problem at United is not only the owners, the manager, the players, the fans, and the press. All the environment is the problem. And RASHFORD is protected by the media when the last years only proved that he is overrated. So I don't have anything more to say. As long as Ten Hag continue in this club, I will wish you the worst, because you deserve it. Cristiano Ronaldo was right. And there is not other player to ever respect this club in the last years than Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of people have to apologize with the best player in the history. And that's it. Please share, subscribe to this channel, leave your comment down below, and we will see you in the next video.